Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum friends, welcome back to Football Gupshup Live Watch Along. We have got Manchester United against Southampton. It is the Premier League right now. We can see that Manchester United are kind of having chances, but Southampton are giving a tough game to them. You can clearly see the likes of Bruno Fernandes, Garnacho and Amad Diallo trying their very best to have a go. Højlund as well, but so far United are falling short. So let's see what will happen in that regard. So we are currently in 25th minute of the game, and Manchester United nil, Southampton nil. So guys, before we begin today's transmission, please do subscribe, please do press the like. Garnacho with a shot, and brilliant defending by Southampton trying to stop Garnacho. He had two chances, goes with his right then his left, and he was unable to get a clean shot. And it seems like United are claiming for a handball, but the ref is pointed on towards the corner kick for some reason. Let's have a quick look now if that is the case. Maybe the VAR will come in place. No, it was a knee. There was no hand involved looking at the replay. So that is the case in this very moment. Right now, you can clearly see that Southampton have got pretty much a composed manner in terms of whenever United are on the ball, they are defending quite good. They can cope with it quite easily, so that makes things quite easier, and it will be the case as they go on forward in this game. It will be much more comfortable for them, and I think United are receding into their previous position where they're not that much comfortable on the ball for some reason, and I think it's a case of United back and forth. In one game they're good, in the other game they're not good. It's not coming in clutch, and I mean Amorim really has got a big huge challenge to change these players' mentality. It seems that the players, they're pretty much turned on for one or two fixtures, but then when it comes to ties such as Southampton or I mean those lesser teams in comparative to United, it seems that they don't have the mentality in order to win every single game that they should. So anyway, we'll see how it will progress further. And right now we can clearly see it is once again right, guys. We're going to be putting out a poll as well, asking you guys who are you supporting. This is what we're going to do. Let me put in the poll for you guys. Who are you supporting? Is it Manchester United? Is it Southampton? It'll be really nice to find out. Right. Once again, Southampton unable to break down Manchester United defense. They are trying their very best, but so far it is falling short. So let's see what will happen going forward. Let me put out a poll. Who are you supporting? So there it is. And we can see through the team lineups, it's pretty much United starting with Onana in the goal, Yoro, Mazraoui, Lisandro Martinez, De Ligt, Ugarte, Amad Diallo, Kobbie Mainoo, Højlund, Bruno and Garnacho, pretty much 11 fancied by Amorim. Then if you go at Southampton, they got Ramsdale, Sugawara, Bednarek, Bree, Walker-Peters, Harwood, Aribo, Ugochukwu, Sulemana, Dibbling and Matheus Fernandes. So Southampton have got the ball right now. They're playing in the yellow and black kit, so it'll be really interesting to see what can Southampton do in order to give a tough game to United. And United do have got the likes of Zirkzee as well as Anthony on the bench. So if they are being called upon, they will come in. Anyway, right now it is once again, you can clearly see Southampton on the ball, trying to push that ball forward, coming in towards Aribo. Aribo right now on the ball, lays it to Walker Peters on the very left. Walker Peters laying it forward. Brilliant tackle by Euro. I mean, Euro really had a challenging few minutes earlier in this game where apparently he was being challenged from that left flank and he was really beaten easily. Now, it's a case of would he be able to cope with those kind of things? I mean, we'll find out soon enough. So right now, once again, ball comes in. It is right now, chance comes in for Southampton. It is Dibbling, goes with his left foot, but unfortunately, it was not enough for Southampton. I think it was quite ambitious. He knew what he was trying to do. He had an earlier shot as well, coming in low, but Onana made a very good save. And Onana had to make a double save on the rebound as well. And luckily, United were very much out in the clear. Dibbling is showing his class, once again showing his level. I think he's going to be a promising player. He has got ability. He has got that thing in his game where he can really change things around. He's got the X factor as well. I truly believe that he'll be a really good player in the future. And it might be a case of what more else can he do. So right now, once again, 31 minutes coming up. Manchester United 0, Southampton 0. Let's see what else can we see in this game. Right now, it is Manchester United once again on the ball. And you can clearly see Southampton manager is not happy. Very, very animated on the touchline. And once again, Manchester United on the ball. Ugarte pushing that ball back. Comes into De Ligt. De Ligt right now on the ball, pushing it forward to Euro. Euro right now. I think United with Amorim coming in, I think this is the first time that I've felt that when you're watching United, and it's a case of when Amorim in his early days with United, it seemed that, there was not a sense of composure or a sense of, how should I put it in exact correct words? You didn't feel comfortable, with when you saw those players playing on the pitch. You didn't feel that Amorim was pretty much, if he suited Manchester United as in a whole complete package, like you have some personnel, they have got some of their personality, and you tend to think, does that personality matches the aura of the club? And do you think is the right person or the right manager? And in those early days, in those early games, you felt that maybe some mismatch, maybe some misfit, and you felt that maybe the system that playing with three at the back is not going to be effective for United, because United, they've never played with three at the back. They've always played, their strength has always been on the wing play. Their focus has been always on the counter-attack. Even with the rebuild, with the latest rebuild that Sir Alex Ferguson did, and in that rebuild, you tend to see that United, most of the times, they relied on counter-attacking tactics, and it served them well. They really had good players in Rooney, Cristiano, Carlos Tevez, Nani, those players who could really run, and they had in them that they would really take on others, and in a turn of 8 to 7 seconds, they were in a different mode of phase, and they were really having a go at the opposition. Now, they had the quality in the players who could do those kind of things, but for some reason, down the years after Sir Alex Ferguson, you've seen that the game has adapted. There is an evidence that maybe the game isn't being played as it used to be. And these kind of things tend to happen because, of course, you come in with new tactics and with new ideas, new strategies, and those things do change the way you. What a shot that was. I think that was brilliant by Kamaluddin, and that was really brilliant by him. I mean, he comes in the middle and then he takes a shot. I think Onana didn't have that cover. if he would have aimed it correctly, I mean, he's causing all sorts of trouble. De Ligt can't handle him, Lisandro Martinez can't handle him, Euro can't handle him, and he's really giving a tough game to them. But anyway, coming back to the topic, that United, in a midst of those tactics, and with so many managers who have come and gone, like Jose Mourinho, Louis van Gaal, then you got Solskjaer, and then Eric Ten Hag. I mean, it's pretty much the thing that United, they cannot rely on their classic default tactics, which was wing play and counter attack. So they have to adapt into a new way of playing. And I think with three at the back, I'm not a huge fan of three at the back. I think it's the most horrible thing that has been happened to football. I think I prefer the one which is 3-4-3, the Dutch system, because it's not the total football thing. It's because you tend to have more attacking plays in that tactic rather than with 3-5-2. For me, 3-5-2 is like kind of a formation which really kills the game. I mean, it's not entertaining. It's certainly one of those like, why are you watching this sport? It really doesn't make any sense. I mean, plays are restricted. Bruno with a shot outside of the box straight into the goalkeeper, and it's not really something that you would say that you would fancy it. Now, coming back to the whole point, under Amorim, I think as much as he's spending the time with these players, as much as he's trying to implement his play style with three at the back, what's happening is that those players who found that they were not good enough and they couldn't get their roles in an effective manner, and they would think that, you know what, maybe it's not working for us, maybe the system is not for us, maybe it's not going to happen, maybe we'll go back to that wing play, maybe we'll go back to the counter attacking, maybe we'll have to play with a tactic which is more or less without the ball. And I think what Amorim has done is he's basically trying to, what he's trying to do this season is that he's trying to make them believe that, having the ball is not a bad thing. And if you have the ball, if you keep the ball, if you move the ball, it's a very good thing. And it's okay to have the ball. It's okay to keep the ball. It's okay to have the possession, because if you have the possession, then you can do something with the game. If you haven't got the possession, then you're just a sitting duck. And what will happen is even a team from League One will come and defeat you. So it's a case of that the players have to understand and realize that it's okay to have the ball. And when you see the difference between the players' attitude, it's pretty much that they are very much confident, they're very much composed, and their decision making, it's coming up to the level where it's a slight improvement, and they're getting better and better, and they realize that, having the ball, keeping the ball, and then using it effectively will give you results. And now when you see this United playing at this very moment, like I'm watching right now, I could easily say that you can feel that the players are very much comfortable. They are pretty much confident enough that they know what they have to do on the pitch. But if you go like 2 months back, it wasn't the case. I mean, everybody was all over. It was really, really not good to see this kind of United. But right now, we are seeing that Amorim is kind of slowly, bit by bit, trying to get his ideas across, and players are taking pretty well with those ideas. Now, there are a few players who, of course, are not going to be happy with those ideas, and we have seen the evidence. I mean, Garnacho is on the verge of leaving United. There is a big, how would I put it? I think the fan base, they are pretty much mixed about this, because half of the fan base don't want Garnacho to leave. Half of the fan base think that if the manager believes that the player is not suited to his system, then he has the complete right to sell a player like Garnacho, who has got a world-class potential in the future, and he might be one of those players. And even though he has that kind of thing about him, but still, if the manager requires right now to rebuild and he thinks that the player is not suited to his system, then manager is in complete right to sell him. Now, with United, if they do sell the likes of Garnacho, they sell the likes of Rashford, uh, they sell Anthony, they sell Lindelof, they sell Casemiro, they sell Eriksen. What will happen is it will open up space in the squad, and then everything depends what kind of players will they bring in, because I'm pretty much sure the players who will come in will be pretty much in the ideology which would suit Amorim. And I think Amorim would rather have those new 6 players to what he has currently right now, because those players are not going to adapt to his tactics. So he would rather have someone, even though, you could say that, what will be those players' valuation, how much money would be spent. I think Amorim wouldn't care. Amorim wouldn't care if you give him a 10 million pound player or if you give him a 30 million pound player. What he would prefer is the right player with the right attitude, with the right features, who would be willing to play in his system. As long as he gets that, he wouldn't care how much money would it cost. I mean, if Ineos decide that they're not going to spend more than 80 million, and if they can get him like 4 to 5 players in that 80 million, which is going to be, for some fan base, it'll be like, come on, what are you doing? Are you a lower tier club or something like that? But I think for Amorim, it's more important to have a player who are going to take on his ideas and implement them on the pitch. So for him, it doesn't matter whatever the price is. If he gets a player who's £4 million, he would say go and get him, because as long as that player is willing to take his idea, he would. So I think in the coming future, we might see something happening with United. And I do believe that when Erik ten Hag came in, I thought maybe United would change in the way they play. But for some reason, Erik ten Hag was unable to do it. I don't know the reason what it was. And if you would ask me between Erik ten Hag and Amorim, like, who do you believe would be the one who you thought maybe the perception in terms of like who would you think would change things around quite quickly? And I would always put my money on Erik ten Hag. But for some reason, Erik ten Hag wasn't able to do it. And now when you look at Amorim, you see what he's trying to do. It's more with the action rather than what he wants to do. I mean, he doesn't speak much. He does a lot of interviews, but in those interviews, what a save that was by Onana, but I think it has crossed the line and the goal has been given. Southampton has scored the goal and Onana did put his hand onto it, I think, but it did cross the line. It was in the air and I think the goal line technology kicked in. So Southampton have scored the goal. Southampton have scored the goal, it seems. Yes, it is Southampton who have scored the goal. What a goal that is. Right, a goal has been scored. Let's have a quick look. Oh, it's an own goal and the ball did cross the line. It is Ogate who apparently hit his back, and it is Southampton getting the first goal of the game. So it is Ogate's own goal. I mean, it's a very unlucky goal. This kind of thing does tends to happen, and it is what it is. Right, goal has been scored in the 43rd minutes of the game, and Southampton taking the lead. I'm sure that Southampton fans would enjoy it. The team taking the lead over here. There you go. Ogate scoring an own goal, a very unlucky goal. Manchester United nil, Southampton Maybe now United will respond. Another chance by Dibbling. Onana makes a wonderful save. And now it is Ugarte and being challenged. It will be a free kick and yellow card comes out. Let's have a quick look what happened over there. Dibbling is really playing good, but I think his shots are not that good enough because whenever you see him, it's a case of he's trying his best, but so far we haven't seen any evidence. Now Amad Diallo, Garnacho, Amad Diallo beats. Now there's a chance. Bruno with his left foot. Now Martinez is available. Will he give it to him? Or will he give it to Ugarte? Gives it to Ugarte. Ugarte right now to Amad Diallo. I mean, if you would ask me what would United need in a player if they go for, I think what United need to do over here is I think they need to send out Hoyland on loan. They need to send out Zirkzee on loan. They need to get both Victors. They need to get Osimhen. They need to get Gyökeres, and hopefully that will be the case. So let's see, hopefully we'll see something different. It is halftime right now. Right, guys, we are back for the second half. The ref is going to blow the whistle. We're going to put on the timer. So the match has kicked off. Second half it is. I think United have made a change. It seems that Anthony has come on now. We're just having a quick look. Who has he brought on for? Bruno is in there. Ugarte is there. Right, guys, we are back for the second half. The ref is gonna. Sorry, guys. We're gonna put on the timer. So sorry for that, folks. Just unmuted my other system. Anyway, right now, when you have a look at this, it's a case of Ugarte. What can he do with Bruno Fernandes alongside him? Now, Bruno has got the ball, plays that ball into Anthony. Anthony was shot! And it goes beyond. That was a very good chance. I mean, Ugarte, brilliant ball from the deep. Bruno gets the ball. That was really brilliant. Anthony with a deflection, and the ball goes off. So we might see the last of Garnacho, Anthony, as well as Rashford. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what will United do. Who will they bring in? And a corner kick comes in. Corner kick coming in. Kept out by Southampton. It is Garnacho. Amad Diallo with the cross in. Once again, Southampton blocking it. Bruno on the ball, has got Mazraoui on to his left. Bruno punching that ball in towards Anthony. Anthony giving it to Amad Diallo. I think Kobe Menu is the one who's being substituted. And Bruno Fernandes once again with a cross in. Martinez. It is Euro. Once again gives it to Anthony. Anthony once again inside. Plays that ball into Garnacho. Garnacho into De Ligt. De Ligt takes a shot, blocked by Southampton defender Martinez. De Ligt putting out to Garnacho, couldn't get there in time. And it is 47 minutes in so far, and once again, it's not looking good for United. Let's see what can they do going forward. They should be able to do something. So far, we haven't seen any evidence. Right now, De Ligt is once again on the ball. So let's see what's going to happen. Right now, once again, the ball goes out. This is going to make things quite interesting. Once again, I mean, United are really defending in deep. Garnacho releases Højlund. Højlund unable to control the ball. Once again, losing the possession. I mean, it's not working. It's not effective. Once again, Southampton trying to go forward. Mazraoui gets there in time. Once again, right now, ball comes in. Chance. Once again, brilliant block by United. I think there'll be a replay. Now we're worried because if there was a hand involved or not. The leg was sliding in, and it might be a case that might be reviewed. And what the heck is happening? There's a yellow card coming out on Lisandro Martinez. And I mean, come on, this is a really bad decision by the ref. It doesn't look like any foul to me. I mean, it's not something that sometimes, you tend to believe that, it's a case of, nah, that was not a handball. It was a brilliant block by De Ligt. Bruno right now having a conversation with the ref over there. Hoyland is being substituted now, and Zirkzee is being brought upon. Hoyland is clearly disappointed. I mean, you can clearly see the frustration, but anyway, Collier is coming on, and Ugarte is being brought off as well. Now, I don't know what would it mean for Ugarte, but he's being substituted, and Amorim is changing things around. I mean, taking off Ugarte is something else. Now, what does that mean? What is Amorim trying to do over here? He's going to bring on Collier and taking off that now. Who's going to be the midfielder in between? I mean, if you take off Ugarte and you bring on Collier, I mean, that is some guts. And it'll be a corner kick. There was a deflection of the ball. I mean, sometimes, you tend to think that you have got the thing around, but I mean, I don't know. Brighton have scored another goal against Ipswich. Finally, they're getting a win. Right now it is Collier. Martinez on the ball, giving it to Mazraoui. And Bruno once again trying to push it forward, but Southampton putting the ball out. Garnacho cross comes in, and Amad Diallo couldn't get there. United falling short. Ugarte and Hoyland sitting on the bench, so is Kobe Mainu. Anthony unable to win the ball back. Once again, ball coming onto the left hand side. Euro giving it to Amad Diallo. Ball coming in for Collier. Bruno. Lisandro Martinez. Mazraoui. Zirkzee, brilliant turn of Zirkzee right now. Garnacho getting to the ball, and once again Southampton pushing that ball back to the goalkeeper. High press coming in from Garnacho, and so is Anthony as well. Right now Southampton are trying their very best to do whatever they can, and once again Euro is being beaten. Brilliant by Kaldin. He goes for a shot and it misses. Oh my god, that would have been some goal. This guy is truly outstanding. I mean, I am really enjoying his game. This guy is one hell of a winger. This guy is one hell of a winger, guys. I mean, I've seen some players. This guy is good. I mean, he beats Lenny Euro so easily. He has gone a tough time to Lenny Euro the whole night. And I mean, this guy is good. This guy is unbelievable. And I mean, I'm really certainly enjoying this battle between him and Lenny Euro. I mean, wow. An offside flag being raised. It was Garnacho, but wow. Sulemana, this guy is good, man. This guy is really good. I mean, I'm really loving him, the way he is. Right, he's from Ghana. Kamaldeen Sulemana. Okay. This guy is good. He is good. And he has joined in from Rene in 2023. I mean, not a lot of goals that he has scored, but and is that a goal? No. Anthony tries to come for the break, but now Amorim once again on the sideline trying to raise his player morale. That was really brilliant, Bruno. In towards Garnacho. Anthony was there forward, puts a ball, and Anthony misses. Oh my god. It was an open goal. It was an open goal, and Anthony misses the best chance. Sometimes, when there is nothing working for you, that means it's not working for you. He was open. It was a free goal. So Kamaldeen Sulemana is a good player. I think I'm really liking the way he plays. And right now Zirkzee is away, finding Garnacho on the left. That was really brilliant by Zirkzee, giving it to Garnacho. Now Garnacho laying it to Bruno. Bruno in towards Anthony, and Bruno, I think that'll be a foul. But the ref has played on. Amad Diallo into Garnacho. Garnacho with a shot, goalkeeper saves it. And I mean, everything that we're seeing right now on the pitch, it's moving at the speed of light. I mean, it's really back to back action and it's really, really nice. So, this guy is good. Sulemana is a really one hell of a player, man. Yes, exactly. He's got Lenier on toast. There's something wrong with one of the Southampton players. The play has been stopped, and the medics are on the pitch having a look. Zirkzee, I mean, come on, man. The problem with United is, it basically comes all around with the decision making. I mean, sometimes, you tend to think that it's a case of that something might happen, but Right now, Garnacho being fouled over here. Brighton have won their game and they won against Ipswich. Right now, it's once again Callum Dean against Amad Diallo. Anthony trying to win the ball, but the ball goes out. Right now, United are trying their best, but so far we haven't seen any evidence that is being effective or something is happening. Uh, let's see how will this do going forward. 70 minutes are up. United once again trying their very best, but so far they haven't been able to get as they are trying their very best. Right now, Bruno giving it to Garnacho. Garnacho once again on the wall. Comes inside the box, lays it. Zirkzee, chance for Amad Diallo, blocked by. I mean, that was brilliant defending by Southampton. I mean, that was really brilliant. That was something else. That was something else. Right, you can see right now substitution taking place. And now I think it'll be Kalmdeen also who might be substituted as well. Now Collier getting fouled over there. You can clearly see that he's quite concerned. 75 minutes in, and so far we haven't seen any evidence where United can really get that equalizer. They have tried their best, but I think Southampton done a pretty good job. I think it was a very bad goal to concede. One of those goals which you tend to think it's very unlucky. De Ligt giving it to Lisandro Martinez. And right now it is De Ligt, Collier, Euro. Mazraoui. Once again, ball being passed out to the back. 71% possession for United in the last 10 minutes. United are trying their best, but so far we haven't seen any evidence where they've been able to. Then Euro once again pushing it back to Onana. Right now it's Zirkzee inside the box, and he wins a corner kick. But for some reason, it's been kept in play. Garnacho on the ball takes a shot straight at the goalkeeper. I mean, come on, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Brilliant block by Martinez. Bruno releasing Anthony, and Anthony now being fouled. There'll be a yellow card coming out, and that was a bad call. A free kick has been awarded. Maguire and Eriksen about to come on. Chance. United have scored. It's Amad Diallo. And he has gotten a breakthrough. United scored in the 82nd minute. It's an equalizer. Brilliant goal by Amad Diallo. You can see clearly the fans are jubilant, and that is some lovely goal. You can see clearly that United are back in this game and Southampton have conceded. Zirkzee really played that good. He gives it to Amad Diallo. Amad Diallo goes on to his right, then on to his left. There's a deflection, and then he scores with his right foot. And United get the equalizer. And 82nd minutes. I mean, United really needed that goal. It was Ahmad scoring that goal. Once again, ball being pushed forward. Coming into Garnacho. Garnacho once again into Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United once again on the ball. Martinez pushing it forward. Garnacho giving it to Martinez. Anuachu and Wood have come on for Southampton. Once again, ball being pushed forward. United once again on the ball. It is Zirkzee, Bruno Fernandes. Ball being launched forward. Comes into Amad Diallo. Bruno. Cross comes in. Kept out by Southampton. Once again, it is United on the ball. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. Bruno trying to find Zirkzee's run. Eriksen trying to get to the ball. Sulemana is being challenged by De Ligt. And it is Amad Diallo. Brilliant by Amad Diallo. Let's see what can he do. Puts a cross in. Into Bruno. And Southampton defending pretty good once more. Bruno once again on the ball. 6 minutes remaining. Can United find that second goal? It is Martinez. Martinez with a cross in. Southampton trying to clear it. It's Collier, Eriksen. Right now it is Maguire. Maguire once again to Martinez. Martinez right now launching Garnacho. It seems that Southampton are really trying their best to clear those balls out. Maguire once again unable to keep that ball in play. 84 minutes and a half. It seems that Manchester United won, Southampton won. United really trying their best to get that goal, and let's see what's going to happen. And Amorim once again pretty much animated on the touchline. Ball comes in, Maguire launching it out. Southampton. Let's see what can United do. Martinez giving it to Onana. Onana right now on the ball. What he will do, he gives it to De Ligt. De Ligt giving it to Collier. Collier once again on the ball. And right now giving it to Maguire. Maguire once again on the ball. And giving it to De Ligt. United need to play that ball out from that zone. I mean, come on. You don't need to play those kind of passes. I mean, you need to push that ball out. Exactly. You need to push those balls onto the wings. And once again, it is Anthony being challenged, and the ball goes out for a throw-in. Anthony got the ball, gives it into Collier. Collier has got Amad Diallo, giving it to Anthony. Anthony needs to make that run outwards towards the byline. Comes inside, has got Eriksen, goes for a cross. And Garnacho is trying to get to the end of the ball and keeps that ball in play. Comes into Martinez, Martinez into Eriksen, Eriksen playing that into De Ligt, De Ligt playing that ball across towards Maguire. Southampton are doing pretty good, keeping United pretty much in check. And now I think that should be a foul. That should be a foul. That is a foul. And Anthony was completely blown over there. I mean, Anthony was going for the ball, and Walker Peter comes in pretty rashly over there. I mean, looks. Ah, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Right now, ball being launched forward. Zirkzee trying to control it. And Walker Peters once again unable to get there. Collier, Bruno, Collier once more. Eriksen. And Amad Diallo. Let's see what can he do. Ahmad. And yes, the ball goes all the way, a goal kick. Manchester United right now currently are in 14th position. I mean, never expected United to be that bad, but it is what it is. Amad Diallo has scored another one, guys. It is the Amad Diallo show. And United have scored another goal, guys, in the 90th minute. What a goal that is. And that is truly outstanding. You can see what it means to him. And the fans are celebrating. This is one hell of a show from Amad Diallo. This guy is on absolute fire. And you can clearly see what it means. Amorim once again being very happy over there, quite content, and that is simply sensational. Southampton manager not happy with what he is witnessing. And once again, let's have a quick look. It was Amad Diallo. I mean, what a player he has been. Truly sensational. Comes inside, lays it to Eriksen towards Amad Diallo, and he leaps for it. That was sensational. Eriksen, brilliant piece of pass. And Amad Diallo just had to make the connection. I mean, that's what Anthony had to do at all. I mean, putting it at the back of the net, and that's what Amad Diallo has done. And it did touch Ramsdale's hand, but it is a goal. And yes, 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 yes. 5 minutes stoppage time given. And Manchester United scoring another goal. Now, can United keep that lead? What is, I think United can sense 5 minutes stoppage time given. Right now it's coming in and the ball goes out. Collier very well doing defending, and Southampton have got the corner kick. United need to defend at this moment. Cross about to come in, and the ball goes wide. It was a very close call, and you can feel for the Southampton players that they're trying their best, but it's not happening for them. I mean, it's really not happening for them, and you can feel it for them. It's really not happening. Amad Diallo, what a player he has been for United. Truly sensational. And right now Onana is going to launch it long, aiming for Zirkzee, and Zirkzee was fouled over there, and Bruno wins the ball, comes into Maguire, launches it long, goes wide. 2 minutes remaining. And Amad Diallo has scored another one, guys. Oh my God, Amad Diallo show it is. Truly sensational. This is turning out to be one of those games where it's complete Amad Diallo show. And oh my God, that is United 3, Southampton 1. Amad Diallo scoring in the 94th minute and making sure that, let's have a look, Zirkzee with the high press. Amad Diallo goes for it and then he scores. That is a hat trick. That is a hat trick, and what a collapse for Southampton. And Amad Diallo was pretty quick to it. And Amad Diallo, brilliant. Right, that was really, really good by Amad Diallo. And I'm sure whoever has selected and I think that'll be Amad Diallo, truly sensational. It's all over. It's all done. And United have won 3 goals to 1. It is Amad Diallo show. What a win that is. What a win that is. And finally, United have won the game. It is full time, and he is celebrating with the fans. Brilliant for Amad Diallo. What a game he has had today. And it is full time. Manchester United 3, Southampton 1. A very bad start, and then in the end, United capitalized, and at the end, it was Amad Diallo who made the difference. And Amad celebrates his hat trick. Kobe Mainu, Amad Diallo celebrating. And once again, guys, it was a huge win for United. Manchester United getting important 3 points. And hopefully, you would have enjoyed today's fixture. But let's see what we have in the coming days. Let me have a look with the fixture list. We have Burnley against Sunderland. That's championship. Sorry, guys. On Saturday, we have Newcastle against Bournemouth, Brentford against Liverpool, West Ham against Crystal Palace, Arsenal against Aston Villa. We'll be doing the Arsenal-Aston Villa game for sure. Now, when it comes to West Ham Crystal Palace, we'll see if we'll do West Ham Crystal Palace or Brentford or Liverpool. Then on Sunday, we will have definitely the big one. I mean, Manchester United against Brighton, but we'll see if we can do that one. Then on Monday, we'll have Chelsea and Wolves. Then the Champions League coming back. It is going to be interesting to see which team makes it. So once again, guys, it was a really, really good show, and hopefully, you would have loved today's transmission. So I'm sure that you will be tuning in. Let me close down the poll over here, and hopefully, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a nice one, guys. Take care. Bye bye.